Merry Christmas! It is Christmas Day as of doing this, and I am knackered. It's been a hectic day, as I'm sure it's been for many people, but the excitement of my Christmas gift is keeping me awake. It's sustaining me. I got a new GPU, and I can finally play Alan Wake 2, because my previous graphics card did not have mesh shaders. Now, I wasn't really planning on getting a new GPU, but I also tried out Avatar, and that was kind of the game that broke the camel's back. I realized we're going to have issues going forward with new games, because we're kind of in a moment we haven't had in a very long time in graphics technology for PC. We've been able to, coast along, nursing our old GPUs for years, but now with the new ray tracing, path tracing, games using shader meshes, we're gonna have to upgrade. It's like the old days. So I got a 7800 XT. I stuck with AMD mainly because in my price range, Nvidia doesn't have enough VRAM. A 4070 has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. The 7800 XT has 16 gigabytes. And there's trade-offs with both. AMD have worse ray tracing performance. FSR2 not as good as DLSS, but FSR3 seems pretty on par with DLSS. So that gap has been closed pretty much, I would say. It's just the ray tracing performance. Now, I've never experienced really any ray tracing. I guess on the PS5, like Spider-Man, that's about it really. So this is going to be a cool experience, hopefully. I did actually try this game on my old graphics card, and I was getting about 25 frames a second, no matter what I did. Changing the settings didn't make any difference. I have had a little sneak peek, because I still have my save, and I was, with the same settings pretty much, I was getting 100 frames a second, but that's with all the settings on low. So what should we put it to? I've got no idea. I think this is probably one of the most powerful graphics cards I've actually had. One thing that's good about AMD is that the actual highest range that they have is actually relatively affordable compared to Nvidia. Hey, Nina. So, we're at native 1440p. I don't know what to put it at. I've literally loaded it up for a second because I couldn't wait, but I wanted to try and keep the reaction for the stream. Ray tracing. So ray tracing is off. I can actually turn it on. All of this was blanked out. That will still bring this graphics card to its knees, I reckon. Just have to try it out. I guess I think I'll just start a new game. We'll get to the bit where you play as the naked man, and then we'll do a bit of testing as the naked man. Hard. Welcome to ray tracing, where it looks good, but it makes it run like shit. We'll see how OBS deals with this graphics card. That's another reason why I wanted to upgrade. Streaming. If I wasn't streaming, it's not as bad. But streaming with my old graphics card, it was getting a bit long in the tooth.
Back to the beginning.
It's very easy to install. It's massive. It's even bigger than my old one.
Sometimes it would
That's
be
what she
better
said.
to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
It's heavy as well. I've got a really big case, and it still only has about that much space.
In a horror story, there are
I even had to
victims and
kind of angle
monsters,
it to get it in
and the
properly.
trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces.
It's got like a
along the way.
nice aluminium like back plate, like a big. That's probably why it's so heavy. Or
This is not the
is it
story I
aluminium
hoped it
light
would
or
be.
heavy? I don't know. So that should help with heat
This is
dispersion
not
a bit
the
as well.
ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
The story is weird. Well, Remedy are weird. They're Finnish. Very sad that James McCaffrey, Max Payne's voice actor, and the voice actor of Alex Casey died. Like how many days ago? Not many days ago. Very sad. Love Max Payne as well. So hopefully, I kind of hope they don't make a new one with a new voice actor. Right, plays the naked man. So I think this is what my current settings. I've left them as they were. So we're still getting like 80 frames a second. That's how demanding this game is. But compared to last time, I was getting like what 20 or so. So I am running it native. I'm not using FSR, so that's pretty good. Quality preset high. Doesn't turn any ray tracing on. Like it made no difference to the performance at all, pretty much. I might still cap it to 60 for like, you know, streaming, because OBS can sometimes be a bit iffy if the game goes above 60. This game is so... I was kind of worried that this GPU might bottleneck my CPU, but this game is so demanding, I don't think I need to worry about that in this game. So ray tracing is just turned off by default. Transparency. See, I actually don't know much about ray tracing. Low. Just dies immediately. Crashes. It freezes. Low. See, it seems like the frame rate's gone up. How does that work? No, it hasn't. Low ray tracing settings plummets it to 48 frames a second already. Is it even like worth having ray tracing on at all? Aye. Because this game has like actual path tracing, which is like the most demanding thing you can have. Yep. Well, this is about how my other graphics card was running it. About 20 frames a second. What if I put FSR 2 on? Quality. That's not bad. So you could like cap it to 30 probably, and you'd be okay with like the highest settings. That's pretty good. We're not in that like foresty bit that's super demanding. God, now it's hard to know what settings to use. Let's put it to the highest possible. Is that the highest? High settings. Super high settings. It's using 9 gigabytes, 9.5 gigabytes. Well, that's might just be allocated VRAM. Oh, oh. Still brings it to its knees.
Already gone.
I'm not sure ray tracing is that effective in like a forest area, you know, but it's more than just reflections, you know, you got shadows and stuff. 10 gigabytes of VRAM. You'd be getting very dangerously close to like the 4070's max VRAM limit. God, it's really hard to know what to use. Put it to low. I'll put ray tracing to low and leave everything else max. Nearly getting 60. Very close. This is like the new benchmark, this game. Cyberpunk and this. Cyberpunk's overdrive, ray tracing, and this. The leaves seem a bit glitchy, like the animations kind of glitch out. What's that? Oh god. I've already fucking played this bit. Oh, my controller's like rumbling. Unplug the controller. I've already played this bit. It's like Kane and Lynch 2. Did you play that? That terrible game. There's a bit in it where you're like running naked. Sprint. Like running naked through the streets, gunning down people. Oh, fuck. See, that is kind of weird. The jump scare bits are like videos, and the videos jump like all the way up to like your max frame rate, and then it comes all the way back down. So that's not a great like user experience. How much did I play it the first time? I literally only got to the bit where you are first with the cops. This way? Or that way? So it seems like ray tracing is just a no-no. To be honest, I'd probably have a hard time noticing. See, look at this. Like, it's changing between in-game and the video, and the frame rate's like... I'm not sure why they did that. Kind of Blair Witchy. One thing I've noticed is that the actual GPU usage isn't maxed out with ray tracing on. So, is that Nightingale in the first game? He's been like missing all this time. Alan Wake 2. I didn't watch the cutscenes the first time. 2. I wonder why they used Sam Lake's face for Alex Casey.
I'm good, Mom.
Is it just a nod to Max Payne first game?
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
My god, Mom, you're so cringe. People get murdered all the time.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
They added a new game plus for this.
Spoilers.
And apparently it actually changes a lot of stuff, supposedly. I guess like Starfield in a way.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
It's so dense, but I think it's just a video file because it's running at like max refresh rate.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
Sam Lake.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I wonder if he had cancer while he was doing this. Or if it was just really quick.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
There's the weird disconnect because I know what Sam Lake sounds like.
Think of me as the backup.
The weird disconnect of hearing Max Payne's voice come out of Sam Lake's face.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
He almost, like he doesn't, it kind of looks very plasticky, but I wonder if that's on purpose because Alex Casey is in Alan Wake's books. He's meant to be a fictional character.
Time to
I
get
think.
to work.
At least I'm pretty sure. I guess there could be a cop called Alex Casey. So look at this. This bit is so demanding. We're even getting 30 frames a second here. Crazy.
I'll check out that.
Direct lighting. Path tracing off. Put it to the highest possible, even with ray tracing. Oh my god. 16 frames a second. 15 frames a second. I guess you need frame generation for that. AMD now have frame generation, but it's not in this game. That's the problem. They're not going to go back to old games and add it, which is a shame. There could be mods, I guess. That's not even a native. Native, 10 frames a second, 9 frames a second. So I think turn off ray tracing, keep everything else at max, and keep it at native. No, even that's a bit too much for it.
I should take a look at that map.
Hi. Hi. Put that to high. Good? Nope. This game, if I put quality on, then it should be fine. Yeah. And then I can actually properly max out the regular graphics. I guess it'll be more noticeable when you're playing as Alan Wake in the actual dark world in the kind of like rainy city. I think is it New York? Because I saw like the pre-release gameplay. Oh wow, it's still not hitting. This game is so demanding. I'd reckon it's volumetric lighting, probably. Doing all this, and I probably can't even tell the difference, really. I can't tell any difference. So I'm gonna lock it to 60 with Reaver Tuner. There we go. We'll just see how it goes from there. So they've gone for the more up close, over the shoulder kind of Resident Evil 4 style with this. And Resident Evil 4 was like one of my top 3 games of the year, so you don't sprint very fast, do you?
The Federal Bureau of Control?
That's from Control.
Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for
That is weird. That feels like a glitch,
Well,
like a
what's so
visual
unusual
glitch.
about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Like it's meant to be swaying, but like the animation is only like going at like 1 frames a second. Is it locked?
Locked.
Locked.
They really don't want people coming in here.
Get to the crime scene. Find the deputies. I do have a gun. Ooh. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over. With the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare elusive orange-crowned wobbler. Just a bird watcher, I guess. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Is that the naked man? After I saw the weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Something is really not right about this place. Was that at night? Going bird watching at night, probably not the smartest idea. F to jump down. Going down. I'm already like finding loads of glitches. Getting like stuck in the environment. Animation's not playing out properly for the foliage.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
Map. The map displays key locations in the area. So there was no map in the first game. So it's got more of like an open zone kind of vibe to it. Which the first game did kind of have. Especially like the last episode where you're driving back to Cauldron Lake. There's so many like off paths you can go to like find pages and different weapons.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our
Thornton,
deputy.
here's a who.
I can go take a look. Hey, over here.
How could this be?
Hey there, Agent Casey,
Oh
right?
dear.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Hello, I'm in charge here.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Senua's
Seems you
Saga.
already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Things it's been so long since the
Not
first
what you
game. It's
call
actually
the sharpest
been
axe in the
like
shed.
13 years in the game world. You think a lot of the characters would be dead because they were old in the first game. Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners.
Bird
Wonder
watcher.
what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body. I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to
See you later, Nina. See how it goes. See how it runs.
Well, we
I think this
reckon
is
there's
probably the
some,
most demanding part of the
organs that are
game.
currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole.
Is
in
there
the
any,
fence,
like, pulling
down the road
generators
towards the lake,
minigame?
Around the old convenience store, you can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
You got it, Thornton.
Okay. Crouch under.
Before we
The
get to the
general
crime
store.
scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clear.
Case board.
The Mind Place.
The mind place.
My version of the Mind Palace.
She's just like this. And people
To
are
sift
looking
through
at her like,
clues and
what
work
the
the case.
fuck? What's wrong with
Building the
her?
Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Okay.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Victims.
Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. WASD to move around. Zoom. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. Ted Lane. Ooh. You are now free to navigate the case board. Wendy Davis. Percy Wolfe. Ted Lane. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only. Commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water. Post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. Heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Killer profile. Talk to someone. What do you mean? Oh, to get the profile, I need to talk to someone. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Killer must maybe a sportsman or a hunter. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma. Consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Only one victim was found in the water. 2 of the victims had bruising. Some form of restraint. Strapped down. Discovered in 2012. Discovered in 2018. Found 2 weeks ago.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Hang on a minute. Have I got VSync on? Did it say anything about foliage movement? Might need to restart the game. Even though the game tells you doesn't tell you to restart the game. I think you might need to restart the game. Some things to work properly. I.e. foliage moving properly. Where's my gun?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Oh, hello.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their
Triangle
last case.
figures.
Real funny, Anderson.
Think the symbol is connected to the murder?
Hard to say.
It's been a murder. Can you give me a boost? Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Not sure when you get to like a save point in this. Starting fires is prohibited. Don't do it. Can his
Stairs are
leg
out.
just like glitch out?
You okay to jump down?
What the hell's going on? All the animations are glitching the fuck out. Game of the year. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. What happened to the, not asylum, but, you know, mental health clinic? It got a bit messed up. I don't know if it got completely destroyed.
Nature.
Fucking nature. Take me back to the city. Give me some, maybe you'd like some painkillers for that headache.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Wind chimes. Oh, that's my gear. Control. Charm slots. Increases maximum health. Okay. It's an RPG. You run slower than Alan Wake.
This can't be the right way.
I think I saw something. I didn't. I thought I saw something until I didn't.
Lost, Anderson.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Over. Can I shoot them? Are they like the blue things in Resident Evil 4? Is that a beanie? That's one of those rocks. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. That looked good. Those trees look good. It's like a real forest. Wonder how OBS is going to cope with like the bitrate of this. So much foliage.
Back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get
You're
murdered.
so sassy.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Any thermostats?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So,
How do I actually get my light out? My flashlight. Wonder how easy it is to miss stuff in this.
UFO cover-ups.
Flashlight, E.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area are found, but some were comprised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots, not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they're bargained for out there. But who wrote it? Open the door. It's locked. When do I get to shoot shit? Polka dots. Large amount of something. I guess you need to go to the case board to actually be able to read it properly. I do know when game is saving. Don't know. I guess I could load and maybe see. Saved 20 minutes ago. Manual saves. How do I manually save? I don't know. F5? quick save. I've got to worry about batteries. Here it is. It's where we were. It's the naked man.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
No shit.
Found him on the table.
He's got a
He didn't
penis.
touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Is this murder based? How do I do it?
Step 1. Body is positioned on the table.
No shit.
Ritualistic.
You've unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. It will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard. Investigate the cases. Gosh, so much going on. You are now free to examine the caseboard. Previous murders. Right. Interesting. Alan. 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 Footprints. Footprints. Lunch. Barbecue beef. Okay. Now what? You can collect clues from the body. Heart.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Take it.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Okay. Do I need to put it in the right order? What? How do... How? Oh. I don't know why you can't just put that there. You got to go here. UI seems a little bit finicky.
Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Okay. There's 2, and there's 2. Okay. Interesting. It's like that taxi game. Certificate.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Mile High Strangler. Stacy Marrow. I'm really bad with names, so if there's any names from like previous games, I'm just not gonna remember at all.
Mom may be gone. But whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Love you always, Mum. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Sam
If only
Lake.
the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Oh,
Who is our victim?
actually leave.
Who killed
It's...
him?
Is it Nightingale? Who is it?
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Oh, now I can look.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Deduction available. Heavy blood splatter on the table. Victim? No.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers.
Yeah, there's about
Quite the party.
3 of them. 4 of them?
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
It's been a murder. It's been a murder.
Someone was drinking beer.
I
They
like
spent
beer.
time here,
I drink beer.
waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
For later. For later. Okay. Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Fucking raving
I haven't
mad.
heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So, was Nightingale real? I always kind of thought maybe he came real because of Alan
I'm
Wake.
gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
He came. He saw. He laked. Ooh. We got a little dash. Then how'd you manually save? I have no idea. To Google. Alan Wake 2 manual manual save. To save in Alan Wake, you need to find a safe zone. Okay. No, I'm just seeing how you save. Because I was going to try and restart the game to fix the animation. There's a lot of animation glitches happening. Like Alex Casey's legs keep like floating up in the air as he's walking about. Can I save in here? No. Where's the fucking save? Private. There are rooms you have to go to save. There is no manual save. But the game says manual save on the load bit. He's the victim, I guess. Last seen 13 years ago. Where has he been? He's been in the dark place. So it's like Resident Evil 4, where you like save at a typewriter. Ooh.
This mug.
Not the
always
worst
cheers
mum.
me up.
You knew the
So
victim?
you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Das Boot. What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Oh, so he's from the Bureau. Maybe that's why he was so intent at shooting Alan Wake and killing him. I don't know.
Ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So he's been missing since 2010?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
You're surprised they're allowed to use the FBI name. Normally
that's
they have to come
everything.
up with some generic
now, at
name.
least.
It's because they're Finnish,
Anything clear
maybe.
yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Looks new. Brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film?
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time.
So it
with
seems
Nightingale.
like they know when the
waiting for him.
victims are going to come back from the
why
dark place or
Nightingale?
whatever. If that's
They've been
even where they
missing for
were.
13 years. Why here?
They know the exact time,
Why now?
the exact place when they come back. Victim came from the lake.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See
I'm
what they
playing
saw.
on max
Feel what they
settings
felt.
without any ray tracing.
Use whatever I know about them to
But
guide
I might
my intuition
put it down to
a
high.
revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind. To get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Nightingale. Missing person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
Resolution
How
is
did
set
he
to
end up
quality.
here?
But if I put it down to high,
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
I think I can put it
It's
to
dark.
native,
He was
which I
there
prefer.
too.
I like the clarity of a higher
Not
resolution
allowed in the lake until he
with
says
lower
otherwise.
settings.
Robert Nightingale
It's not a
came
lake.
from the lake.
It's an
Before his
ocean.
murder.
How the fuck does she have these fucking powers? Ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
I think he was chosen.
The switch. It goes click.
Click, click, click,
Lights are off.
click, click.
But
The clicker.
somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Profile the victim. Oh. There's more? No? Ah. Came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the... I'm getting a feeling that he came from the lake. That'll be £1,000, please. What? I told you your future and your fortune and your past.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Where's
Yes,
Alice? Who the
let's take a
fuck
look
is
down on the
Alice? Where
Lead
is
the way.
Alice?
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Nice seeing you. Did it save then? No. See, it says manual saves. So it's a little bit...
This one of your
Confusing.
hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Meow, meow,
They
meow,
were waiting for him.
When
meow,
you're
meow,
ready,
meow.
I'd love to hear what you put together so
Meow,
far.
meow,
Sure.
meow, meow, meow.
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table.
Oh shit, it's
cut
her.
his heart out.
It's the widow.
But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots a witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Big tree. Is
I'll
that the
be back
tree
in a
you can go
second.
under?
Roger.
Can't go any further.
Can't go in the splishy
Water's too
splashy.
deep.
This was in the first game, was it? Possibly. Maybe not.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense. Trailer's gone cold.
I think he came from the
Too many
lake,
unknowns.
but his tracks make no sense.
We've got to go back to town, do we? Is it a page? He took a page with him.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Gonna come
Page
true.
of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
These
words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
Jeeves.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
The page. Reading the words. Ugh. The message. Profiling. More profiling. The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Maybe he was already dead.
I must find out what.
He's already dead. Okay.
I think I saw something. It'll
Don't
only
forget
take a
to
minute.
check
I'll wait
the
here.
mine place if you're stuck or unsure how to proceed. Can I go this way? The dead end. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Touch the demon inside of me. Anything else here?
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find
This is
inside.
more like LA Noire so far. And LA Noire
I
is
think something's
shit.
been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Oh, hello. F.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Boil and... Fucking hell, jeez, you don't need to fucking do that. It's like super dark, and then you walk in and it's not as dark. There's a rope. Is this game actually scary? The first game wasn't scary. It's like a rope to hang yourself with. Maybe. I don't want to be scared. It has its moments. Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. It's too real. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here. Like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow. Better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. House by the lake. Is that the actual... Is that the house on the lake? Because it's not actually there. It's not real. Gear? What's that? Oh god, there are batteries for the flashlight in this. Didn't think that would be a thing anymore.
Is that
a
kid's
hover?
lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
I'm
He
sure.
hates those cheesy crime books.
I'm sure.
But he really hates the movies.
I reckon he was made by Alan. Alan, I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Manuscript elements. Like a puzzle. How do I... Weapon upgrade. Oh, oh, so those upgrade your weapon. Interesting. Oh, I know I checked. I checked before you. That was smart. There's a lot of stuff to miss.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
A what?
This whole mountain used to be an
Oh.
active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
Stephen
essentially,
Caldera?
We're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a
What?
crime,
Aren't you meant to, like,
I'm not gonna
help
say
your
no
kid?
to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
We go this way?
Lost, Anderson.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Am I... Where the fuck am I going? Map. I need to go... Is that where the murder was? Yes. I'm going the complete wrong way. Remember, you can quick access the map. It's like it heard me. Alan is watching. So they've gone from having a sprint that runs out immediately to having a sprint that is not a sprint. To like a slight jog. Right. Behind the store.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Let's get the body back to town.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Dear
Not a
Fest.
problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh,
Seems
and
like
Sheriff
every
Rick
year the
called
kids
to
get
say he's got the
crazier and
bunkers at the
crazier.
Oh Deer Diner in town.
Oh dear,
Oh, and
Dinah.
I've got a key
So
to the gate. It's a shortcut
she
back
got
to the
like
parking lot just up the hill.
possessed by the widow. I think. The lady at the diner. Game saved. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just now. I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna put it to high and put it to native. See if that fixes the weird foliage not moving properly. I'm gonna restart the entire game. Cloud sinking. Cloud sinking. Cloud sinking. Okay, I'm going to go for a toilet quickly. So a very slow start so far. I mean, the first game had a slow start. But, I don't know, you got to... Well, the first game had the opening action bit, and then it got... then it slowed down. But when you spend time with Alice... Right, let's see if the foliage actually moves about properly.
Thanks.
Nope. Just like
I'm gonna go
completely
check something
glitched.
out. Be right
That
back.
can't be right. What on earth is going on? I think I might have to have it on FSR. Oh god. I thought it'd be fine. So demanding. Oh. Now we're hitting 60. That must be a glitch. But why would it
Let's get the
persist?
car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
No witnesses.
Diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Shortcut
Welcome
key.
back, Anderson.
I'm right here, you... You knob. Welcome back, Anderson. Condescending. What is this?
A lunchbox again.
Oh.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. 2. That's where you find them, always. Always, I wanna be with you.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
That is not right. Could be like an AMD issue. AMD. Weird how they let you jump down there and you get like stuck.
Here we are.
I do have the latest driver,
Let's
yes.
ride back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Has it changed at all? Explore the map in every area. Quite a bit of hidden stuff to find. Oh. How's it running
The
here?
diner's just up the waterfront.
Completely fine.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Bright Falls, Washington. Radio. Ooh, weather report. On the weather report. Ooh, undiscovered map. Undiscovered map. It all like connects. Flood.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I want to listen to those. You can re-listen from the menu. Tapioca. Rain. National nightmare. Not having the foliage issue yourself. Probably an AMD thing, I would imagine. Is that the old gods of Asgard? Poets of the Fall? Hello? Ma'am? Can I speak? Hello? Sir? Dead end. Could be like, you can't go this way. It's locked.
I need something to cut this.
Oh, bolt cutters. It is Resident Evil. You gotta get bolt cutters. Key code? I don't need no fucking what? What? What the fuck? Simon says. Sure. Trauma pad. Shotgun ammo. Open up. Still doing it even here.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, now you speak to me. Physics. This building was constructed as a part of one of the early settlements in the Greater Bright Falls area. But in 1898, the building... Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and then relocated here in Bright Falls. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls 2016.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Welcome back, Anderson. Ooh.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Hello? Can I speak? Nobody speak to me? Map.
Hello.
Okay. Oh dear Dinah. Conversations, new choices.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Am I allowed to go into these places? Do they mind?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin. This is literally our thing. Oh, it is. This is where we're doing our detective work from. And then she can like go into her mind
Force it open.
and see it. A 1, a 2, a 3, Do a little dance. Do a little jig. Keep down tonight. Hello. That's some ugly looking pizza. That's gross. Looks gross. Don't go down in the dark. Don't go down in the dark. Turn the light on.
I can't get through this.
It's weird, I'm having like tons of animation glitches. Hello? Anybody? Oh god. Fucking hell, stop doing that. Just because I'm sprinting doesn't mean I want to fucking just smash through the door. Sir? Sir? Ma'am? Sir? 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 Pistols. Read Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files from NYC Cult. Similarities, commonalities in methodology. Part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Can't open that one. Locked. Please do not disturb.
It doesn't budge.
It won't budge. That was in the first game. 20. Maximum. Where's he gone? There he is. He's talking to somebody.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Hello.
Hello.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
I think I saw
Zilch,
something.
But someone left a gross
It'll only
surprise
take a
under their
minute.
bed for
Always here.
housekeeping. They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
When you guys said nothing
Beg your
about
pardon?
happens in this town, you weren't kidding. Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later, for sure.
Mayor
Said it
won't roll over. I come in? No. So it's all the same layout from the first game, obviously. There's that defense bit that you go through. You get called by that guy. Like, I have your wife.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you
Free.
tonight.
You did.
Empty.
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Free as a bird. Do not enter wrong way. Am I allowed down here? No.
This can't be the right way.
Yield! I yield. It's the police station. Can I go in? Is that lady... Did that lady die? I can't remember. On the helicopter. She flew the helicopter. Did she die? Where's Barry? I just forgot about Barry. How could I forget about Barry? Darren Tools and Hardware. Woohoo. Excellent life vest for your fishing buddy. Bank of Bright Falls. What was that? You do go into some of these buildings in that episode. It's probably the best one in the game, going through the town. And it's all messed up. Road closed.
Nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty.
Your hair looks like it's made of
This is
chocolate.
where the action is. Hello.
Hello. Hello there. The Oh Dear Diner.
Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsavory?
Put a pin on it.
The passage of time is deceiving. The days of our
Looks can be
lives
deceiving.
and they end in the end. They end.
The fuck? You the Shining twins, all grown up.
Tweet, tweet, my sweet.
The Shinning.
Why'd you go and do that?
Oh, sorry.
Around like that, scaring the poor little things.
Didn't mean to. Oh.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
You must be Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use
Is that the
help.
guy from Quantum Break? I was told there was a witness.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Put the lime in the
Casey, you
coconut.
compare notes with
Mix
the
it
sheriff.
all up. Put the lime in the coconut. Mix it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. You mix it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. Mix it all up. Said, Doctor, won't you fix his bellyache? Where is she? Where is she? Shoot her. Kill her. She's possessed.
Guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built.
Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over again. I am as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Put the lime in the coconut. Mix it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. Don't touch. Don't go down this fucking thing again. Turn the light on. Phil's over here. Is it an actual mug? Can it be used as a mug?
Rest easy, buddy.
This seems to be a reoccurring thing. Touch all of the deers. Teamwork makes the dream work. Makes the dream works. Make more films.
I need a tool to get this open.
I need a tool. Interview the witness. Did you forget to wash your hands?
It won't open.
Who's the witness? Are you the Bookers? Oh yeah.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
I'm a writer.
From New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found
a page.
The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Probably. Okay. Cases. Lunch boxes. 4 clues. Point of interest cases track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collection progress. Lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
For later. This one. The previous murders. The book has described multiple attackers wearing deer masks.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a
Cult
lone serial
stashes.
killer.
The cult of the tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader, ongoing topics. Okay.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult goal? What kind of cult? Cult psychology. Cult symbols. It's a lot of equipment just to have lying around. They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. What's the purpose? Marking a territory? A warning? Feels derivative. Like something out of a horror movie. Cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
Or loot.
Better keep an eye out for more.
Loot. Okay. Profiling. Profiled the Bookers. The cult of the tree.
Cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back.
God, they're real
Finders
people.
keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Give me it. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the
Why are they talking like they've
Private
been
party.
possessed?
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the
They got
sake
bolt
of Tammy's
cutters.
book. Nothing to do with the murder.
Can I have them?
They were telling the truth.
Right. Radio. National Nightmare Filth. Right. I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
You okay? You had this like glazed over look.
Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Illuminati. Illuminati.
Thanks.
There she is. What's her name again? I can't remember. She looks so different in this one.
Stick around town for now in case you have any more
Rose.
questions.
She looks so different.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
She might as well be a different person. Maybe she is.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter? That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what
It's not
this
that
is.
hard to guess.
You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Probably a different voice actor. Like a completely different person. Completely different personality.
Good to see you.
Colt necklace. Go to the sheriff's station. How exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face.
She's
Or a copy
possessed.
order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Did the widow possess her and she's the actual widow now?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks.
Her
for
face
Deer
looks
Fest.
really good.
Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Hey,
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue.
it is him.
Ready to go take a look.
It is him from
Let's
Quantum
go.
Break.
Well, Casey,
Just because you have a beard, you can't fool me.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very
Doesn't
weird.
really seem like she's
Rose has a
aged.
talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
All right. Oh, hey, how you doing,
In the
eh?
morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Is that her?
Agent?
Maybe. Somewhat similar
As you
looking.
know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had
What
a
the
tour
fuck?
guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the
Fuck the
government.
government.
We have bolt cutters.
Oh, I need bolt cutters.
You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
See, Remedy are like the only AAA developer that do this kind of thing.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now.
You're 16 hours into the game, still no bolt cutters to be found.
Oh dear, diner coffee thermals.
Adventure tours. Where are my goddamn bolt cutters?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So it's definitely a slow burner of a game, that's for damn sure.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Colt necklace. Oh, what? Boo. Batteries. Someone's life might depend on it. Is that her? Dunno. I'm just gonna open every door. Very dark.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can
I don't know. His heart got ripped out.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Alan Wake probably did it. He's probably trying to get messages out.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
He was already
It
dead.
doesn't add up.
He was already dead.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Is Alan Wake going to come back as like a water monster? The cult stash. Television.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can
Nice
tell us.
sweater. Ooh, what the... The game's a bit glitchy. Isn't it? It's chest ripped open.
That's not right.
It's too much to read. Looks like something was put in there. The chest was probably put... The heart was probably put in it. It's not his
Text is
heart.
smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Why does it keep doing that? The mouse cursor vanishes and it goes down. Cult of the Tree. Cult symbols. I mean, I'm liking it so far because it's, you know, delving into more of the characters that I really like from Alan Wake, but it's very glitchy. And if you haven't played the first one, you won't give a shit about any of this, and you'll probably stop playing pretty quickly. And I'm pretty sure they said that they were going to make it playable for people who hadn't played the first game, because it's been 13 years. So of course there's going to be loads of people who haven't played the first game. I'll probably be this game's like harshest critic in terms of, because I love Alan Wake so much, if you know what I mean. That's what I find odd about like fanboys, is that you'd think if you were a fanboy, you'd be the one to give it the most tough love. Ooh, I think they should have started like the first game with a... I say this about like pretty much every game. You should start with a gameplay sequence before going into all of the story. I think the first game did that well. Okay, is that it? Examine the chest cavity. Gonna need some bigger tweezers than that. Jesus. It's a manuscript page, is it? Did the ink rub off onto the heart?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Look at how big the case, the box is for this graphics card.
I have them right here.
Oh dear.
No, wait.
Oh shit, it's that guy. Was he in? No, that was Lance Red. No. Which guy was in Quantum Break? Oh my god. Oh god. Well, here we go. Action time. Those moans sound very porny. Those screams of agony.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Embrace the darkness, Jackie.
I'll make you pay.
For what? What, for firing you? That wasn't my decision.
No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Will the light heal me? No, but it'll avoid me being detected by enemies. It does heal you to a certain point. That's kind of cool. That, like, you're literally standing right in front of them, but they can't see you. Like the T-Rex, not T-Rex, Velociraptor in Jurassic Park.
Can't see me in the light.
That's cool.
My gun's out in the hall.
Huh.
Gotta get it
That
back.
is cool. I like that. I've not seen it done in a game before. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go.
I just want to see, like, what's the actual... My temperature is 62. But it's not hitting max usage. Oh, no. Get the gun. You can aim by holding and shooting. Is he dead? Turned around. Where's he gone?
Vanished.
I'm behind you. That was the end of the chapter. Well, you get about 2 seconds of gameplay. Are we going to Alan Wake now? That was good. That was really good. Like really good, like direction, like cinematography and stuff. I guess you can like get through it a lot quicker if you don't go exploring everywhere. Yeah, every chapter ends with a song in the first game. So I guess they've done the same thing. Where's Roy Orbison? In dreams. Is this copyright? That's the problem. Let's move forward in case it is. Oh shit.
He didn't have a
Somebody's
heart,
home.
but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
They killed the guy from Quantum Break.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Well, I think that's a good place to stop for Alan Wake 2. Let's try some other games out.